What's up, guys? ChaseOliver68 here, bringing you my Q&A plus GTA unboxing. Now, right now, this video that is being filmed, it's before I get GTA, okay? Let me tell you the story, pretty much what happened. So I went to my GameStop at probably 8 o'clock just because I want to be the first in line to get GTA because I love the GTA franchise so much. And I waited, and then they opened the doors at 9, and I pretty much got a number code, and it said, oh yeah, you're number 1. And so I got number 1, and I'll show you the receipt when I get my game and everything. I just left the receipt in my car, so that way I can just say, hey, you know, don't worry about losing it in my house, my messy-ass house right now. So pretty much that's the deal. You will see an edited part either before or after this video of me unboxing GTA for all y'all. So for all those people that sent me in questions and I sent you the question back, just know I wasn't lying to you. Once I get home, you guys are going to see me unbox my GTA. And if there's like a promo code or something of something I don't give a crap about inside of there, I might just give it to you guys. Right now I'm wearing my driving glove. Yeah, I wear a driving glove when I drive. I'm a total douchebag pretty much. But let's just move on forward to the questions, and then, yeah, let's just move on forward. This is exciting. I'm very hyped up to get the game, and this is my reaction before the game, and then you guys will see probably my reaction when I do get the game. Anyways, DarkBloodOrton asked me, do you think Ryback is better suited as a World Heavyweight Champion? Yeah, he's a better suited guy for the World Heavyweight title race. He's not really a guy I would put in the WWE title picture just yet. Maybe give him about 3 or 4 more years before the WWE title scene. What matches would you book for WrestleMania 30 with the current roster? With the current roster with WrestleMania 30, I would have John Cena take on The Undertaker just because it's a match I've been waiting to see. I would have CM Punk take on Daniel Bryan in an Iron Man match for the WWE title. I know a lot of fans that know me are going to be like, whoa, Chase, I thought you didn't like that indie wrestling crap, but I do think that would make a good match, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. I would probably do, let's see, with the World Heavyweight title scene, I would probably do something with Randy Orton. I would make Randy Orton have the World Heavyweight title, or maybe Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title. I don't think it's a step down for Randy Orton to go for the World Heavyweight strap. Honestly, the World Heavyweight title scene is hard to book. I would definitely do some tag team ladder match featuring like the PTPers, the Usos, the Shield, and maybe throw in tons of funk just for shits and giggles, just because I feel like a ladder match would help re-innovate the tag team division. My Divas title match would probably be like AJ Lee versus like Trish Stratus, just for one match only for Trish Stratus, where AJ probably wins. That is assuming she is still the Divas champion, or maybe AJ Lee versus Paige from NXT. I don't know. It's really hard to make a WrestleMania booking so early. I'm one of those guys that like to wait and see, but I hope you like the matches that I threw out there with my current mind frame. Do you think TNA will last the rest of this year? Yeah, TNA is going to last. They have the money from Panda Energy. It's not like they're going to go out of business. Their product is not as entertaining as it used to be, but, you know, it will last. It's not going to go bankrupt. Owning a business like TNA, making the money that you're making, even though it's not a lot of money, they're still good enough to go for this for maybe even a couple years. I don't think they're going to go under unless Vince buys them. Will Ferrell #1 asked me, what are your thoughts on the great Mark Trestman as the new head coach of the Chicago Bears? I like him already. He's 2-0 for the Chicago Bears. He hasn't really faced a top tier. Well, I don't know. The Bengals are a top tier team by most people's standards. So I would say that he's doing a well job. I feel like he has simplified the offense for Jay Cutler, and he's making Jay Cutler, you know, think a little bit more when he has the football in his hands instead of just saying, hey, let's just lob it up to Brandon Marshall being triple covered. I really do feel like he's doing a good job helping Jay Cutler out. I want to see what he can do for the rest of the year. If he can beat the Packers his first game, I will be ecstatic about that. Then that will make me say, hey, Mark Trestman, you are a legit man. Now, his second question is, if you ever want to meet a wrestler, who would it be? I met a lot of wrestlers, but I would probably want to meet Hulk Hogan, just because I can do a Hulk Hogan impression. I want to see what his I just want to see what his reactions to that. And then his final question is, who is your favorite football coach and quarterback of all time? My favorite football coach of all time is Bill Parcells. I love his attitude. He has a great attitude, very funny guy, one of my favorite coaches. And my favorite quarterback, I don't know. I'm not really the big guy on the quarterback position. I love running backs, but quarterbacks, it's just that not really too many favorites. I would say probably Brady, just because Brady, I liked watching him play, but then at the same time, he fucked over the San Diego Chargers so many times with his stupid-ass passing that, I don't know, probably Drew Brees. Drew Brees would probably be my favorite quarterback of all time. if I were to go there, because he did play for San Diego, and he is Breezes after all. I mean, who doesn't like Drew fucking Brees? I mean, come on, he's a good looking guy. I don't know, that sounded extremely gay. Kazuya Mishima asked me, Cloud versus Auron from Final Fantasy, who would win? I don't know. Isn't Auron like invincible? Can't he not die or whatever it's called? So I'm gonna go with Auron. I'm gonna go with him. Orton versus Squall, Leon from Kingdom Hearts, who would win? Well, Leon does have a sword that shoots fucking guns and shit, while Randy Orton just has tattoos that don't do shit. So I'm guessing Leon would win that fight. Sephiroth versus The Undertaker, who the fuck would fucking win? I think Undertaker would beat Sephiroth, be a Tombstone pile driver. You see, Sephiroth will go on a monologue talking about the earth and all this other shit, and you'll be like, darkness has fallen. And Undertaker's like, rest in peace. And then Tombstone Sephiroth breaking his neck so he can never appear in any more Final Fantasies or Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I'm not a Sephiroth fan. Final Limits 1 asked me, what if Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family was around back in the Attitude Era? Would they do sinister, non-PG shit and be more horror movie-like? That's a good thought process, but I don't think so, because at the time you forget that Undertaker and Kane were still there. So with the Wyatt family, if anything, they would probably be redneck hillbillies. They wouldn't be as sinister as they are now. They would probably change their whole gimmick in general if they were in the Attitude Era. They wouldn't be this gimmick. They wouldn't be this gimmick because we already have Kane and Undertaker. I mean, why would we need the Wyatt family? I mean, unless they want to put them in the ministry. But I don't even think they would do horror movie like shit. I think they would have made them saying, hey, look, we need something funny and entertaining. Hey, look at these rednecks wearing goat masks. Let's make them redneck hillbillies. That's what they would probably be if they were in the Attitude Era. What if Cena was around during the Monday Night Wars in the 90s? Would he have stayed in WWF or go to WCW? See, that's an interesting question. If Cena was around in the 90s, I would say that probably he would be still a WWF guy. I don't think he would have been in WCW, even though he was in WCW Ready to Rumble as a bodybuilder in the background. I don't think he is a guy that would just go to WCW. I really do feel like he's just like WWF till he dies. So I really do picture him being in the WWF scene. Plus his character and gimmick would be something refreshing, especially if he came out as a rapper. It would help the WWF product a lot. Do you think Cena has ever taken steroids and lied about it as he's the sweet little innocent angel that everyone says he is? I think Cena said in an interview after the Chris Benoit tragedy, he said, like, you know, you can say, he said this, he's like, I'll never say I never tried, but you can't prove that I have. I think that's what he said. So I think Cena has dabbled in steroids. I mean, almost every wrestler I think has probably dabbled in steroids, and people will be like, no, but it's true. You know, the medication you're taking to heal injuries, there's steroids in those medications. Okay, it's not like every wrestler is clean. So I think Cena has taken steroids, especially if you look from like 2007 to like probably 2009 when he got really huge. That I probably think he has taken steroids in the past. But I think right now he's laid off of those because he hasn't got his growth hasn't grown any since then. So he probably has taken steroids. He kind of said in the interview that he did. It was like an interview with a Canadian person. All I know is that Chael Sonnen walked out on that interview when he went to go do it. My boy Raul Harold, Kino the Jungle of Nigeria, sent me. Raul Harold, question number 1. What if Raul Harold was in the WWE? Would Raul Harold make it, or would Raul Harold be a low-card jobber like JTG? Asked by Raul Harold. Raul Harold, I remember someone asked me what would your gimmick be in the WWE. I believe like in the Q&A like 5 episodes ago, and I said that you would be a fucking awesome person. You would have a crown's hat, you would have tigers surrounding you, and you would say, "I'm Raul Harold, King of Nigeria." I think you would be a mid-card star working his way up the main event scene, Raul Harold. I don't think you would be a jobber like my boy JTG. Brooklyn. Raul Harold, question 2. Can ChaseOliver68 fly in the air like Raul Harold? No. But I wish I can. If we ever met Raul Harold, I want to know how to fucking fly in the air. You better teach me. Raul Harold, question 3. Chase like cottage cheese and chocolate milk? Asked by Raul Harold. I used to like cottage cheese before I got kidney stones from those. Yeah, you can get kidney stones from cottage cheese, people. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, I used to like cottage cheese and chocolate milk. Oh, fuck yeah. Chocolate milk is like on my cheat days. That's all I do. I go get chocolate milk. Cornello Ranello asked me, what do you think of Cypher, Raijin, and Fusion in Kingdom Hearts 2 at Twilight Time where you play as Roxas? They were assholes, man. They wouldn't let me get... They wanted me to fight when I was just trying to find out what my photographs were. I was trying to find out the missing word. And these motherfuckers like, you fight me now. They weren't even that hard either, which was kind of stupid. Struggle matches were so dumb. I don't even know why they had them. What do you think of Tifa Lockhart from Kingdom Hearts 2 and Final Fantasy 7? She's cool. At least she punches with her fist. She uses her fist to punch shit. I like that. No weapons of all. She don't need no weapons. If you ever met Royal Herald in real life, face to face, what questions would you ask him? I would ask him, what's it like tiger hunting in Nigeria? What's it like being the king of Nigeria? Can you teach me how to fly? Can you teach me all your secrets in the world? Can I have one of your Chaos Emeralds? Because I'm pretty sure he has Chaos Emeralds. I'm not 100% sure, but I know there's a Chaos Emerald somewhere in Nigeria. I played Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what's up. Jao Pipaka asked me, what do you think of Vivi from Kingdom Hearts 2? And do you know he was in Final Fantasy 9? Yeah, Vivi was kind of weird. I thought they were going to do more with him in the plot for Kingdom Hearts 2, just because, like, in the beginning of the game, he got possessed, and then afterwards you have to fight the clones. I thought, oh, well, he could be an interesting, side boss for Kingdom Hearts 2, but I don't think they ever did anything with him after the beginning of the game. How would you look like with the mullet or dreads? With the mullet, I would look like a total redneck. A total fucking redneck. And with dreads, I would look like that fucking dude from Spring Break. That movie. I would look like a total poser. White people would be disgraced by me. I'd look like a wigger. Wigger. I didn't say the N-word. Wigger. I would look like that. Who are some of your favorite subscribers that you have right now? Name top 5 who send your questions. Will Ferrell #1, Purple Blizzard, Final Limits, World Herald, and I'm trying to think of what. I like DarkBloodOrton, and WCW3 count 123 is in the mix. So yeah, those are my top 5 favorite subscribers because they always comment on my videos and they have a fun time in the comment section. They don't take this seriously. They just have fun in the comment section. That's why I like these people. King Romeo asked me, has anyone ever told you that you look like a high school bully? LOL. Yeah, I've got that sometimes. Some people think I'm a bully. Some people think I'm an asshole. Some people think I'm just weird. I just have like so many people that I look like. I lost count after, pretty much like 40 different comparisons people have for me. Are you in your late 20s, like 29 or so? Nah, man, I'm only 20. I know, surprising because I have a deep ass voice. A lot of people get surprised when I tell them what my body features are like. I'm only 5'8" and I'm 20 years old. Yeah, I'm a short motherfucker. What year did you graduate high school? 2011. Roy Poon asked me Q&A. When was the last time you were in a hospital and for what? I was in the hospital for my hand because I broke it. Well, I didn't break it, but I fucked up my finger right here, and it got all fucked up, and it was all gray and shit, and so I had to get my hand checked out. That was the last time I was in the hospital for. What are your favorite Mortal Kombat 9 or from any Mortal Kombat game in general fatalities? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I respect the game. I respect its fans. I'm not gonna trash it. I'm just not a fan of the game. I just always sucked at fighting games, so I'm not a fan of Mortal Kombat 9. I'm sorry I can't really answer that question for you, Roy Poon. What did you think of Stacy Keibler as Super Stacy with Hurricane Helms and Rosie back in 2005? She looked hot, and that, like, what, 1 or 2 times she wore the fucking costume? I can't even remember how many times she wore the costume, but she looked hot in that. I don't know. It was kind of weird time for Stacy Keibler because they just made her do random shit. They were like, hey, you're with Rosie and Hurricane. Hey, you're with Randy Orton. Hey, you're doing this. Hey, you're doing that. And it was just like none of it was leading anywhere for her. So I just felt some of the stuff that they were doing with Stacy Keibler was just random at times. And WCW 3 count 123 asked me, what did you think of the Mexicools? Hubutu, Psychosis, and Super Crazy. They are not Mexicans. They are Mexicools. I liked them. I really did like the Mexicools. I felt they did a great job with those gimmicks. I kind of wish they kind of went further into business, but obviously Super Crazy outlasted all of them. I think Psychosis had some weed problems. And speaking of which, what did you think of the Mexicools theme song? And do you think any of those guys smoked weed? I heard Psychosis had problems with drugs in his time during the WWE. Hubitude, I don't even know about Hubitude. My knowledge on Hubitude is really, really low. But I'm pretty sure he smoked weed while Super Crazy. Probably not. And his final question is, do you think WWE should have done a whole Mexican heel 2005 faction with Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, and the Mexicools? Nah. No. Because the thing was, Eddie's heel characters were always dark and depressive. Mexicools were supposed to be a fun group, and Ray as a heel, I'm sorry. If you go watch WCW, that's just terrible shit as him as a heel with his mask and shit. I'm just saying right now, I probably wouldn't be a fan of it. I'd probably be like, no, this is dumb. Why are they doing this? I'm being dead honest here. That's just my opinion. But if you thought that was a cool idea, I mean, it's a nice idea, but the characters are just totally different when they play heels. That's the only problem with me. And DarkBloodOrton, I'm answering a second question from him because he pretty much was like, hey, here's a question for you. And I was like, you know what, I'll be nice and I'll answer this question for you. And here's the question that he's going to send me. He's asking me, name your top 10 athletes, football, basketball, wrestling, UFC, MMA, and boxing with tattoos. And that's an interesting question. So number 10, we got to go with the guy who's in jail, Aaron Hernandez, because first of all, even the dude that's in jail for murder or whatever, he was so fucking good as a tight end, so I can't really hate on him for that. Number 9, we got to go with Colin Kaepernick, because first of all, that dude's tatted up, and he's a really tremendous athlete. I don't even, he still has a high ceiling, that's why he's only number 9, but he's definitely one of the best. Number 8, he doesn't have as much tattoos, so that's why he's kind of lower on the list, but he's still a tremendous athlete. GSP, okay? GSP is fucking tremendous with those tattoos. Number 7, I'm trying to think of some wide receivers with tattoos. Does Megatron have? I don't think Megatron has any tattoos. I'm not sure. Wide receivers are hard to think of because most of them are not even tatted up. Number 7, Rampage Jackson. Number 6, Allen Iverson. Number 5, Kobe. Number 4, I'm trying to think of a good number 4. Number 4, who's that one? Who's that? He left it to box. I don't think there's any really good boxers with tattoos. They look like idiots most of the time. I think Bradley does, but well, he said wrestling, so I can throw in some wrestlers there. Number 4, Austin Aries is a pretty good athlete in my personal opinion. Number 3, because I know John Jones is my number 2 and LeBron's my number 1, but I'm trying to think of a number 3 guy that's really, really good at sports and athletic wise. Number 4, trying to think. Great athlete, tattoos. God, there's got to be a wide receiver that has a shit ton of tattoos. Barry Sanders does not have any tattoos. I don't think so. Or at least any visible ones. You know what? Number 4, Carmelo Anthony. How about that? Number 3, Carmelo Anthony. How about that? Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned because I'm going to cut right through to me opening GTA 5 and all that other stuff. Thank you, guys. Just keep sending in your questions. I'll be back with the GTA 5 unbox. All right, this is the moment in the Q&A I think most people were waiting for. GTA 5, I was one of the first people to get it. And as a reward from GameStop, I got this giant fucking box. It's pretty fucking tight. I love it. Has Franklin on the side, Trevor on the side, and then you got Michael right here. It's a pretty cool collector's item to have. Even though I didn't get the ultimate collector's edition, you know, I find this as a reward itself. I like this right here. I'm going to have it somewhere in my room. It's fucking awesome. And now here it is for the game. So I'm going to unbox the game right here live for you people. Well, not live. By the time this video gets uploaded, I'm probably going to be playing it. But I'm going to unbox it, and I'm using my keys to open up everything. So, yeah, man. I don't have no knife, baby. So, taking off the wrapping of this beautiful game, and the wrapping is coming off. Oh, baby. Okay, so we're going to open this up. Let's see what we have here. We have the code for the Atomic Blimp. I actually want to keep that code, so I ain't going to give that code away. We got the Grand Theft Auto 5 instruction manual. This is pretty actually basic. There's nothing really in it. And now we also have a map. Oh, the GTA map of Los Santos. Holy effing crap. Look at the map of Los Santos. It got a lot bigger than I remember last time. Yeah, this is the map to Los Santos, I believe. Yeah. There's the map of Los Santos right here. I don't know if you guys can see it if I'm holding it right, but this is the map right here to Los Santos. And on the back is Blair Country. Remember Blair Country? Yeah, we got Blair Country map right here. And I think I'm holding this upside down. Not 100% sure, but Look at this map, man. It's like huge as hell, man. It's Los Santos got bigger. I could say, oh no, my game disc. My game just fell, but it's all right, not a big deal. And yeah, so there's the map right there. Got to keep this handy. I need this map for myself. And now time to show what's in this disc. We got the Grand Theft Auto 5 disc itself. I don't even know. Is this the install disc? I don't know. I don't know which disc is which, but you get 2 discs. One disc is a beautiful lady. The other disc is, I believe, the game itself with 2 beautiful ladies. So yeah. Disc 1 is to install. So I'm gonna install this shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Remember to keep on sending your questions. Hope you guys like that I did an unboxing. And you know what? It's just a blimp. It's not that big of a deal. Here is the code. First come, first serve. Winner gets the code for the atomic blimp. Here he goes. You know, it's just a blimp. It's not that big of a deal. So there we go. If you guys read this code first, you get the atomic blimp. So this is a special thanks for everyone who kept on sending in questions and anyone who stumbled in on this video. All right. See you all later. Peace.